In order, if you'll join me in the Pledge of Allegiance, please. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Bahina. Here. Young.
Here.
Dilling.
Here.
Neighbors. Here. Boone.
Here.
Doyle.
Here.
Adrianson.
Here. Okay, there's no public hearing, but we do have a public comment from John Kiefner, if you'd like to step up.
Thank you for allowing me the chance to speak. I want to talk to you about a program that I'm trying to push throughout Will County that I think most Will County residents and most of the farmers will embrace. A little history about me. I'm farmed just south of Manhattan. I'm actually not a Whammo. I've not lived here my whole life, but I pretend that I have. My family was actually displaced in Joliet when we sold our land. It became a land trust. I got married and moved down to Manhattan to become farmers. You might also know that I serve on the County Planning and Zoning Commission, and anytime there's a large-scale zoning case, the public is there to tell us we don't want to see the farmland do that. But what we're lacking in Will County is any program to prevent it. There's nothing that the farmers can do to prevent their land upon their passing or retirement from ever being converted to non-farm use. Kane County has the only farmland preservation program that's working good in Illinois. It's the only one in northern Illinois, started in 2010. By 2013, they had over 7,000 acres. And Kane County is about at the point that Will County was at 30 years ago. So we're 30 years behind. So just over 500,000 people, that's where we were in Will County about 30 years ago when I was a young adult started farming. And the secret to having a farmland preservation program is to unlock federal funds. The federal government and every farm bill has provided funding for farmland protection, but the money is only available to a local program to regulate it to match the funds. And you know all about this in your line of work, matching funds with federal dollars or state dollars. So having a local program is the only way to receive that program. And I want to at least get one on the books to see if there's a land donated. In Will County right now, we're averaging 1 to 3 farms a year that upon somebody's death are willing to the forest reserve because they don't want to see it develop. So there's people out there with this mindset. Just imagine if we had a program that offered some money, or we had a program that people knew they could actually keep the land in their family, yet still know that on their passing, for perpetuity, it would be protected. And there's no program like that in Will County that will give it. And I know for a fact that if you put land in the forest reserve, it's now off the tax bill. A farm and farmland protection like in King County can be sold, can be bought, made with the family if you want, and it pays taxes, unlike government. And Jim Robbins saw the list of the hundreds, dozens of farmers, and he's like, I know some of these people. He made the phone call, and they all sounded off. Love the program. I talked to the King County Farm Bureau manager that's been there for 27 years. He said it's worked great. He even knows of land that is sold and then been bought by other farmers. And the trick there is having in farmland protection. You know you can't get outbid because it's only be used in the future for farmland. Large warehouse developments, residential developments, you can't come in and offer high dollars to keep that land away. I have a handout that my wife is going to hand out. Go ahead. And just real quick, first page, get this proposal at Elwood. I refined it for you guys. It tells you what we want to do and why. There's 3 samples underneath, things that you can email your county. This is the year that the county is redoing their land resource management plan. And you will see on page 3, I don't know if it's real, it's a screenshot of somebody on Facebook who put their land into a farmland protection program. Whether it's real or not doesn't matter. It shows you exactly how a program works, how it works in King County. On the back side of that is a blurb from the land resource management plan that tells you we expect farmland in Will County to convert to non-farm use. We want to change that. And with your input, the input of the people, and I'm Chair Condell with this, we have a newsletter. You can adopt the resolution, get that in the newsletter, link to the county board members, ask your constituents if they support this idea, send those emails. And then,
well, to blow my own horn, you get 3 articles I wrote for the paper that I run for. It talks about farmland preservation. That, I'll take any questions if you want.
No, thank you. It's a very interesting program, so thanks for the information. If you don't mind, for the reasons of the public comment, if we can review this and then reach out to you for more discussion.
Yes, you could.
Now, is this, well, I can't really go back and forth, but I'd like to talk to you about it, so,
Yep.
thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's all right, went a little more, it's no big deal. Okay. So under, next item on the agenda is the consent agenda. It consists of the March 3rd, 2026 Village Board Meeting minutes, approval of March 16th, 2026 bills list. I'd like to entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda unless anyone would like anything pulled out for further discussion.
Motion. Second.
Roll call, please.
Bahina. Yes. Young.
Yes.
Dilling.
Yep.
Neighbors.
Yes.
Boone.
Yes.
Doyle.
Yes.
Okay. Motion carries. First item under new business is annual MS4 public update from Robinson Engineering. This is part of the annual reporting for the IEPA. Each MS4 community is required to obtain notice of intent and define their six minimum control measures. So, Carrie, did you want to?
Yeah, just a couple of things. So this is something that we have to do every year as a part of our IEPA permit through the state. This is for water quality, not water quantity. So the 6 minimum control measures include public education and outreach. All things that John and his group are doing already, or his staff are doing, as far as updating the website, things of that nature, are things that we will count towards this program. This is an unfunded mandate, so it's not like there's money out there for the village to be able to do this. So we do take a lot of the existing things that John and his group are doing and use that as a part of our reporting. So the website and social media counts as the public education and outreach, public participation involvement, things like the recycling program, as well as the public meeting that we have to do annually, illicit discharge detection and elimination, so things like our storm sewer map, as well as illicit source removal procedures. That's things that are already in your ordinance, so we're taking credit for that. Construction site runoff control, these are things that when we do plan reviews, that we make sure that the developers, engineers incorporate erosion control plans as well as monitoring, so that's also a part of the program. Post-construction runoff control, so these are things like preservation and improvements to Manhattan Creek that the village has been doing in the past. Pollution prevention and good housekeeping, employee training programs. John, Becky, and the guys all do training throughout the year, so that counts towards the program. The Vector truck, street sweeping, things of all those natures that John's been doing. So like I said, all things that we're already doing existing, we take credit for this reporting period. Throw that in, and we have a report that's due at the end of March that we submit to the state, and that's pretty much it. So any questions, I'd be happy to answer.
Thank you.
Yep.
Anyone have any questions? Okay, moving on to the next item on the agenda is Illinois Department of Transportation resolution for maintenance under the Illinois Highway Code. The 2026 resurfacing program is proposed to consist of the following streets to be resurfaced in the Leyland Bridge subdivision, which will partially be funded by the MFT funds, which is $500,000, and partially funded by local funds, estimated at $600,000. So the first roads are Carlos Circle West and Carlos Circle to Ashford Street, Carlos Circle East to Ashford Street to Celtic Circle, Celtic Circle to Ashford Street, sounds like it's kind of going in a circle there. Leyland Lane and Carlos Circle to Gauger, and then Ashford Street, Celtic Circle to Swetha Road. So I'd like to entertain a motion to approve a resolution for the MFT project funding this year.
Motion. Second.
Any questions? Roll call, please.
Young.
Yes.
Dilling.
Yep.
Neighbors.
Yes.
Boone.
Yes.
Doyle.
Yes.
Bahina.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Next item on the agenda is a resolution authorizing the purchase of a valve exerciser trailer. So Public Works is requesting the approval to purchase a valve exerciser trailer to improve maintenance in the village's 4,517 water system valves. The hydraulic sensor-equipped unit will reduce work fatigue worker fatigue, and prevent valve damage and improve efficiency. To offset the cost, the village plans to trade in an unused ditch witch trailer and recommending purchasing the valve trailer from McQueen Group in the amount of $58,900 after the trade-in. So looking for a motion to approve a resolution authorizing the purchase from McQueen Group in $58,900.
Motion.
Second.
Okay, roll call.
Yes.
Nevers,
Yes.
Yes.
Doyle,
Yes.
Bahina,
Yes.
Young.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. And John, he's wearing blue, I guess. Yeah. So the next item on the agenda is the ordinance authorizing the publication of official zoning map. So Illinois law requires the village to publish its official zoning map by March 31st if any zoning changes occurred in the previous year, including the recent rezoning and annexations of the Round Barn, Butternut Ridge South subdivision, and the fire department site. So looking for a motion to approve an ordinance authorizing the publication of the official zoning map.
Motion.
Second.
Okay, roll call.
Neighbors,
Yes.
Boone,
Yes.
Doyle,
Yes.
Bahina,
Yes.
Young,
Yes.
Dilling.
Yep.
Okay, motion carries. That's it for the regular meeting. We will be going to executive session. There'll be no action afterwards, but we'll be going to executive session. So Irish Fest was a great event again. It seemed to be good. Thanks to the police, Public Works, EMA, everyone that was involved organizing that. It was a great time. Thank you, John, for coming and explaining your, project that you're working on. I know I talked to you about it before briefly, but it is very interesting, so hopefully we can assist you with that, so. Jennifer, do you have anything?
I just want to thank the Manhattan Police Department for giving our boys at the Manhattan Junior High, our wrestlers, a great send-off to state. We ended up having 6 of our 9 kids place, and we won second place overall at school, so it was pretty awesome. That's all I have.
Thank you. Justin?
Yeah, just echoing what you said, Mayor, just kudos to the Public Works, Police, EMA, nice job with Irish Fest. I did not hear any complaints on social media, which is usually pretty rare. Maybe I missed them or ignored them, but overall, I thought it was a nice job. I really do appreciate all you guys do. I know you guys work a lot of hours to get that ready for everyone, and it was a good success despite some rain, so thanks.
Bob?
I just echo everybody else's sentiments. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Lucinda?
Yeah, I heard that I wasn't at the polar plunge. I'm sorry that I missed that, but I heard it was a great success, and they raised a lot of money for Special Olympics, which is such a great organization. And so good job, Shannon, Officer Shannon, that always does this every year. And so it just sounds like it was really an extra special one that I'm sorry I missed. And she is the officer that comes in consistently to Wilson Creek. And she has such a good rapport with the students. She's a natural. Even like for 100's Day, she dressed up like she was 100, which I won't do because once you're halfway there, it's not fun anymore. But yeah, so that was just awesome. So I'm glad that she had some great success, and I know they use their money wisely, and it's well valued there. Thank you.
Thanks. Clint?
Yeah, thank you, John Kiefer, for coming by, Cora, Jim, and Dave, and everyone else. Sounds like a really interesting program, so I'd like to learn more about it, and I think it could be really beneficial. Shout out to the, like everyone else has said, the police, EMA, Public Works for all their works during Irish Fest. Seemed like everything went pretty well with no big issue. It was a good time, even with that little bit of rain. Justin, our little Ben has shipping up to Boston stuck in his head now, so he keeps saying that over and over now. Chief just had his birthday this weekend, same with Officer Rob, so happy birthday to you guys. And it seemed like the wrestling team did pretty well, as Jenny has stated. So, just everyone have a great St. Patrick's Day tomorrow, and don't forget to vote if you haven't yet.
Thanks. Tommy?
I'd like to congratulate everybody on that. That was in the parade, on that, braved it out on that. We went from 60-some degrees down to, whoa, 30. I was soaked. That rain, the cold, the wind blowing, all that. But everybody volunteered, thank you. That's me.
Thanks. Rebecca?
I don't have anything right now.
Rosemaria? Mark?
Just to give my monthly report, I can answer any questions if you have any.
Thank you, Mark. John?
Same thing, I have my monthly report. If anybody's interested or has any questions, please feel free. Just to give the staff, the trustees a quick heads up, we have applied for some grants for some more funding for our wastewater and for a water tower through Johnson Jackson and Tammy Duckworth. So we're hoping, we're supposed to have a meeting this week. We just haven't nailed down the times yet, but hopefully we'll get some more funding for one of those projects.
Thanks. Carrie?
You have my monthly report if you have any questions for me.
Justin? Chief?
Just a couple things. You have my monthly report. On there, I know it looks like the overtime is trading up. It's actually because we have task force officers, and some of that overtime is reimbursable. Not all of it, but some of it is, so you will see a slight increase there. The other increase there you're going to see is accidents. In January, they tripled from last year, and in February, they doubled. So we're not headed in the right direction. I mean, we're ticketing people, we're stopping them, we're trying to slow them down. People need to slow down. They're in a rush to get to the next red light or stop sign, and it's literally killing people. So, we're hopeful that a traffic unit or something like that will help us out, but the accidents rising are just terrible, and the injuries are even worse. So we're working on it, we're trying to figure it out, and we'll get there eventually. Also, the village manager, we've installed the new buzzer system at the front door. Any questions about that? See myself or her for the just added security. And that's all I have for now.
Thank you. Do you have anything? All right, so yeah, we're going to go in executive session, and we'll be back. There's no action, so thank you all for coming. Yeah. Motion to reopen regular session? Motion. Second. Roll call, please.
Here.
Billy.
Yes.
Beaver.
Here.
Boone.
Yes.
Doyle.
Here.
Bahina.
Yes.
Okay, there's no action taken, so motion to adjourn?
Second.
All in favor? All right, meeting adjourned.